Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Amy and I'm kind of on this mission to take modern, maybe even the English to 2000, but if you don't mind, I haven't logged into this account in several days. So, trying to think about why didn't I see that coming? I don't know. This just looks like checkmate. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. We're totally fine here. This is one of the games that people start with me. I think this was either like a 7-day or 4-day sort of thing. I don't know. But I feel like I don't want to leave these people hanging. So let me just go ahead and get this done. Actually, no, I didn't mean to do that. My intention was, I think, here. So I'm a little distracted, but we'll get to the 10-minute games here in a second. As I think about this, it was very scary. I think I had an idea that was going to happen. I remember looking at this, analyzing it maybe like 4 days ago, and I thought, oof, yeah, let's see what happened here. This move. And I thought about not taking it, but I was like, no, the queen's there. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. We're okay. We're surviving. And I don't know what black can do here. So that's my move. And this game's against Mr. Universe. Caro-Kann? At least that's what they call it. Sure, we'll call it a Caro-Kann too. I remember playing this against somebody and they were like, this isn't the Caro-Kann. So, who knows? I'm still trying to learn my opponent's plans, the openings. But yeah, I think that's the correct move. I think so. What else are we going to do? That's the correct move, I think. All right, so we got those out of the way. And now, with the rating of 1800, I'm not sure that I feel that I am appropriately 1800. Maybe, I don't know, my opponents were having a bad day, but I don't know if I can hang on to this. So let's just see. And try to have fun. Okay. As you probably know by now, here I go with my English opening. Still, a lot of work needs to be done here. A lot of studying. These summer months have me very distracted with the nice weather. I like taking care of my plants. I work on my eBay store. I say hello to my sister. Let's see. So I got doubled pawns on the C file. Not really something I ever worry about. Sometimes I like going rook to B1 and then usually maybe something like that happens, which I don't think is a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. There's a little bit of pressure here people worry about, but I don't really think it's anything worth worrying about. And then I guess I gotta ask myself, am I concerned with castling first? Nah. Not too much. And I just hung a pawn, I guess. Maybe a knight? Should we apply more pressure? Could that be good for us? We also noticed that this diagonal is kind of teamed up on, but I don't really think it's an issue. Let's just go right here. Keep up the attack. And I'm not sure that I'm against trading off. It's an interesting move. And I have a feeling my opponent would love to castle, right? They would love to castle. And you know what they might also do? So obviously we could take, if we take, maybe this knight comes. Actually, that would be interesting. When you know they can't take right there, let me just go ahead and try to develop a little bit. I would love to destroy this king side so that castling is kind of pointless. We could go here. Takes. But is there anything else? I don't know. At this point, you know, it doesn't really matter. I would love to get castled. I think the king's better. Should we go ahead and swap this stuff off? If I take, takes, we have to develop this. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do it just to kind of simplify things, maybe. We also have check right here if we want. But let's do this first. I mean, if they put a rook down, I'm going to be glad to take a rook. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of an awkwardly placed. It's awkwardly placed right now. And I could go here, next move. Could also consider check, but I'm not really sure that I have a plan other than check. So I'm just going to take that c7 pawn, maybe force the knight to move, but maybe the knight will move anyways. Maybe the knight will move to a5, maybe to e7. I can't see. I said I was going to trade. Let's just do it. Get castled. Prioritize our safety. So, I'm thinking about maybe a check and then right there, maybe just to kind of close this piece off from here. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and check then. I'm going to win a tempo, I guess. Defending this pawn. I mean, if they really want it, they can have it. We're going to be moving our knight over to f5. Hoping for a checkmate. There really is no support, is there? The queen and the knight are not in a very good position to defend. And I'm like, did I mess this up for myself already? I don't know. We need to move this. I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna start shooting up this H pawn. Maybe the queen will move here. Not a terrible idea, I guess. But I'm also thinking, hey, I need to get this rook a little more active. Because it's not really doing anything here. Let's move this up. This also gives us a little check there if we want to use it, if we want to. But mainly I'm just trying to open up just to get this rook here, kind of hit the queen and see where they go. Probably somewhere like a6, I would imagine. If I go here, well, I think we'd probably... I'm thinking, what if I go check here? That happens, right? If I go here, maybe they go here. We could just move. Let's see what happens here. This could be trouble, but I'm curious. And maybe they'll take, I don't know. But that wouldn't make sense, right? Because the queen would be hanging. So I don't know, I'm curious. Curious. I really like the knight where it's at, blocking here. Oof. I'm not sure that that's a good move. I mean, there is a fork there, so, you know. But, I mean, we could just take this, check. I don't know. It's just kind of weird, but I feel like we probably are doing a little bit better. I feel like we are. And you know, another thing that we could also do is just maybe check here if they try the fork. Check here maybe. Ugh, it's such... What a mess. What a mess. If I go here with check, then the rook can go back, right? Oof. Okay, so if I just, you know, take back, I guess we can start picking off some pawns, right? So that's probably the best thing I can think of for right now. The best thing I can think of. With here, just take. They immediately have to take back. No, they immediately have to take here. Rook to b7. Yeah, I guess that's an option. Can I just take this? If they don't really want to lose their queen. Again, let's think about it. Check. Rook goes. Let's just keep it simple. I'll take that. Now if rook goes here, I think we just move it. Where are you going? So I think we have an advantage, but it feels very hard to hold on to. I I'm just gonna do this tentatively. How will black? Okay, you know. Okay. Okay, I see. So they're looking at this pawn, this pawn, this rook. It's a good move. This is undefended. This is pinned. Could go here, then that hangs. Let's just bring it back here for now. And maybe start thinking about a good place for I'm gonna buy a little bit of time by going here. Let's just go back, I guess. Okay, I guess what I can do then is I can have this rook maybe come to c2. Maybe. I don't feel very safe, not gonna lie. I might have an advantage, but it doesn't feel like it. And I think I just kind of need to go back into my hole. Let's, I'm not sure that I see the plan. But I reckon if this rook leaves, comes down here, it's probably gonna be checkmate soon. We can hope. Oh, no, feeling very skittish, I guess. Let's go, let's go here. Okay, no longer focusing on these pawns. Can we go right here? Maybe go here? It's a little obvious, but you know. Okay, we're gonna move this down then. Okay. Now we could go here, try to. This is pinned. I think we're okay. No checks. This is hanging, quote unquote. But how does black stop this? And I guess they can't. That I can see. Alright, good game. But 4 misses. 4 misses. 17-19, okay. And For the modern defense, the chess club I've been going to seems to be like leveling up. They're becoming immune to my d6, a6, b5 businesses. So I'm having to like try different things that are still within the modern defense, different variations. This is one of them. I did forget to do d6 though. Whoops. So hopefully they don't punish me and immediately push the e5 pawn would be a good move. So if they allow me though, I will. I will take this or I'll do d6. Okay. I'll take that. Maybe they'll go, okay, they'll just let me have it. And honestly, I appreciate it. If they develop to c3, I'm going to take it. I'm going to break that structure. There's going to be double pawns. But, case. Well, there it is. Why not? So now I'm trying to think. We have some easy targets. How about a c5 opening up the bishop? And if we're not taking this pawn, then I'm going to go with knight c6. Maybe there'll be a push, but I mean, we can always kind of trade. Okay, now I got to think about it. We could do, you know, I'm liking the idea of d5. I don't know if it's sound. I do know that, you know, the bishop can go to b5, but I think we can just keep attacking it, maybe. Again, here we go. If they take, we take. But right now, I think we have some threats of winning a pawn right here. If I see something like bishop b2, I'm going to consider c4. In this case, we will win a pawn. There's no crazy trick, no bishop sacks. I think we're okay. And then maybe I should start throwing my pawns in the center. So wow, we have a center. We'll do e8 for now. That's not really a possibility thanks to this. I don't think a6 would be bad. I mean, there might be better moves that could be made though. Like maybe even bishop to c4, possibly. I don't know that I want to like throw this up just yet. Okay. Maybe they'll go kamikaze, I don't know. Yep. So we're going to be winning something. Or this could be trouble, I don't know. I think we're okay. It just, this feels very scary. Okay. Sure. And then check. Ooh, you got me. You got me. Good go. Good job. My advantage is gone. However, what do we got? What do we have? Nope. Let's see. I can imagine a check's coming soon, so maybe? I need to rebuild my center. That's what I need to focus. Like, I'm totally exposed here. How do I refocus this? How do I do this? I'm going to give that a go. If the check comes, we can bring this over here. Okay, so you got a pawn. Or I guess we could do that maybe. Maybe like that. Ooh, so 10 ELOs resting on this. It's a little bit of a sticky situation. Maybe that was a poison pawn, maybe. What do you do? What do you do? Oh. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if like they're trying to move that there. Let's see if I takes. Oof. You know, it's not a bad move. Not a bad move. It's tempting to take this. It really is, but I don't know if that does anything. I don't know. I think we have a few threats to the queen, maybe. I don't know if they really work out, though. Go here. No, I don't think that works out. Let's see, we have... What do we have? Take that. And then we have... Actually, you know, that's something. Then we'd have... Would we have check? Who knows? No, we just have a blunder. Damn it. Ooh. That was not a good move. Wishful thinking, I guess that's what that was. They could go check. True. You could move right there. Ooh, and then it becomes mate. If we go here, I think I'm gonna need a miracle. I'm gonna need a miracle. Or a really bad blunder. Oh, I didn't even mean it. Whoops. Damn it. I think this is the end. Dang it. Alright. They deserve that. They deserve the win. Can I stay in 1800, please? Wow, C4. The English against the English player. Okay. Let's see. I don't know that I've actually ever studied how to play against the English. I mean, I think I have ideas. As a player, I have ideas about what might be going on. And for the modern, there's with C3 and F3, we might be able to do something like D6, A6, B5, but I don't know. This is a little weird since I'm not playing against someone who's going for the center, you know. Is this the right setup? I don't know. Let's see how good of an English player they are. Oh, okay. Now it's coming to me. You know what we might do? We might do C5? The idea of maybe C6, kind of blocking that. Though I don't think that would be a thing. Now I'm just rambling. Let's get the horses out. Let's develop and let's castle. Like they call this the ultra symmetrical. Fair enough. Trying to think, you know, my opponent's castled short. The fianchetto bishop. It's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a pain. I could castle right now, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not in any danger right now. So I'm thinking, what about A6? Just kind of prevent the knight from dropping in. Immediately attacking my pawn chain. Just gonna go ahead and support it. Oh. Careful. Careful, careful. I got carried away. I can't forget those fianchettos. You know what? But that was a nice move. I'm just gonna think about where can this guy go? If I go here, this is sure to drop, I reckon. But maybe that's something we could count on. Maybe it is. You know, and I still got options for here. If I can draw a line. G4 maybe? There's also the chance that my opponent forgets. Dong. You know, I wanted to stay there. Guess I'll go right here. Maybe I'll think about C8. I'm just trying small things right now. Okay. That's an interesting move. What if I just start? Definitely hard to crack. Anyhow, let's just do this. We're gonna break through. Yes, this is hanging. It's hanging, but I think it's okay. If you take, we will have this. No, we won't. Damn it. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's not hanging anymore. But I suppose I suppose we should probably put maybe this. I'm gonna put this rook here. I know they can take, but it just doesn't make sense because then there's that. And then there's also this. But there's also this. I'm just really hoping to be able to take this square for my knight. It's an interesting move. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess we could just take. I also thought about that, but I'm not sure. It's very cramped for sure. Do I want to take it? It just seems like it's already such a bad piece. So let's just see if I take that. Let's just keep it. You know, it might be a bad idea, but it seems like a good place. And then I guess my next move would probably be h6. Maybe try for this break. I'm trying to think at what point do you castle? I think if I take that, there's some pawn structure damage. I don't know if it does kind of release the bishop. So which is better? The bishop? Honestly, probably this knight's better. So now let's castle. Yes, we hung a pawn. Totally on purpose. Yeah, that was a bad move. It's too quick to castle. Well, we're not hanging another pawn. And then they'd probably want to move the queen, I think, otherwise they're trapped. Pawn for a pawn. Whew. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay, I'm gonna take this pawn. I don't think there's any crazy moves that can happen. Though I guess there could be a perpetual sort of check sort of business. No, it doesn't work. We are just fine right now. No, I guess I think my queen is okay for there. Sorry, if I can talk. My queen's okay right there. I think um maybe if they start an exchange, that should be something to worry about. Yeah, I think I'm okay. And then that's it for that. Now that can't be good. Dun, dun, dun. Did they finally get me? Maybe. Okay, so can't go there, right? We could actually... You know what I could do? If I go here, takes... That really does open things up, doesn't it? Maybe it would be worthwhile. Maybe it would be worthwhile. Because the king is out. These guys, not 100% sure what's going on. I'm just gonna start pushing these pawns up. And I'm sure the king's panicking at this point. Okay, I don't know about that move. I mean, I'll take it, sure. Oof. Hmm. Do I want to... Do I want to? Sure, let's just trade. And then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? This should be pretty easy, shouldn't it? I don't know. Doesn't feel that way. Let's see. Do we go here? I think we try to push this, don't we? Okay, maybe that was the wrong rook. As soon as this rook moves, we queen, right? So I mean, what can you do? He can go right there, I guess. It's not a bad move, but we could just start pushing this. Could bring that up there. Does that do anything? Don't know. Maybe it does. I don't know. We'll go right there, see what happens. Is this going to... I don't know. Whoops. Damn it. Well, let's try not to lose any more pieces. Oh my god, I'm struggling. I am struggling. And I think we could just keep pushing these. Keep pushing them. Oh my god. How? How? So if I go here, oh god, I'm struggling way too hard. Oh. Take that. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll take this. Now what do I do? What do I do? Just bring it back. Oh, gosh. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. Well, let's not hang our rook. Let's not hang the rook. Okay, so that was hard. That was a very hard game, in my opinion. So that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, appreciate it. Consider liking, subscribing. I'm so bad at mentioning that, but it definitely helps a lot. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.